everyone. Thanks for listening to our podcast. But before we start, I just wanted to mention that we have 2 more days for the Jawbone plushie, which will end on May 8th. If you'd like to pick up your very personal Jawbone, you can go to foolsgold.fun/plush. So anyway, let's get back to...
Previously on Fool's Gold Sands.
My name is Ash. It's nice to meet you.
Have you seen a gigantic thing with white eyes that chases things around in the night?
It's a lamia. Nobles is extremely aggressive right now. You've fallen asleep.
Oh!
Oh no. I suspect you are that creature. A lamia.
No, I'm not. Will save. Why don't you go to your room and relax? And then you do.
Oh no.
Core, feels like you're done relaxing. And then you remember everything that's happened.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
When you get out, all you see is that Jessica's deck is covered in some blood.
We're going,
no
we're
sign
following.
of Nurbles, no sign of the lamia.
Burst through the door.
Give yourself up or I'll kill your cat.
Rooster shakes his hip, tries to activate the charm. She has no magic now! Kill her.
You stab her right in the heart.
I've never really felt that amount of anger. I guess the one thing that scares me the most is that it felt good.
Where you see a golden city glistening back at you.
Who are you?
Oh, this guy.
Tim,
Well, we're looking for Master Andromeda.
have you checked the city?
Well, I can't really go in the
We
city.
cannot go in. You turn to gold.
You see he's standing on the gold.
Maybe they fixed it.
You guys enter the gilded city of Zareen. So, last we left off, you've entered the city of Zareen. Once you cross through the gates, the place opens up to even more glitz and glamour because quite everything here is gold. And specifically, gold. But different shades of gold, as I've described before. There's rose gold, there's white gold and gold. But if you're looking for something that doesn't fit into the gold spectrum, you're probably out of luck, unless it's with some of the hundreds of thousands beautiful gemstones that you see that are bringing a bit more color and sparkle into this place. The town is lively. There's actually quite a few people milling about, having idle conversations, trading, whatever else they do. The thing that becomes abundantly clear to you is that you're dealing with 99% of these people that are made of gold. There is, of course, Tim, and there's maybe a couple merchants here and there doing business with these people that now clearly don't seem to be from this place. They seem to be traveling merchants. But otherwise, it's gold and eyes of gemstone as far as your eyes can see.
It feels like this place is just a fucking...
It's the
like
jewel of the desert.
Yeah, it's the jewel of the desert, but it seems like this would be a high place for pirates. Like, it seems like they would just take people.
You might explain the guards at the entrance and the wall built around it.
I guess so. Yeah.
Going further into the city, you see that it's built on a little bit of a hill. And you can fairly clearly see, if you look way down the street, on top of the hill at the highest point, because of course that's where the important buildings go, is a small palace built out of course, gold. But you also see that on top of this building is a very large glass dome which contains all sorts of living plants and maybe even some animals. You can't quite see, you're too far away. But the glass is actually glass. Or perhaps diamonds, since everything is gemstones here.
Yeah, like the plants, when I look at it, is it green or is it gold?
You're seeing a green tree.
What the fuck? That trips up Rooster even more. It's like, ugh.
What are they selling here to the merchants?
Predominantly crafts. Yeah, watches and clocks, tools as well. They are buying from the other merchants non-precious materials. Things like leather or cloth.
So these people do wear clothing that isn't made of gold?
You see both. It's a mix. You see some that are wearing clothes that just seem to be like melded into their body because they're just as gold. And you see others that actually wear normal clothes made out of cloth and stuff like that.
Okay.
Hey, well, seems like all these people are better than when I left him. That's great.
Were they worse off?
Well, I mean, when the wish happened, everybody just kind of froze into place, covered in gold. I mean, first there was like a lot of screaming, but then it was nothing. And then I guess they just needed some time to get used to it?
Maybe it was like wearing a large piece of armor. When you have to wear armor, sometimes it can take a while before you get used to the weight of it.
I guess so. I just don't know if armor, when you put it on, is supposed to make you scream and stuff.
Depends on what kind of armor. We have many demon armors that makes people scream when you wear it.
Oh. Well, okay. Well, that makes sense.
Also, sometimes it is the armor screaming. That's actually more common.
Oh. Well, it seems like all these people are having a good time and nobody's turning into gold anymore, so that's great. So then, where do you want to go? I mean, we're looking for Andromeda, right?
Core definitely, squints his face. He almost has the expression and the demeanor of a dog who's been, caught doing something he's not supposed to be doing. He's, looking away from Rooster, just oh, look at that plant. You know?
Let's go look at this thing.
Oh, I mean, I'm supposed to locate Andromeda to find the next part of my mission.
Yeah. So then we just gotta find him. I bet if we asked around, I mean, there's a lot of gold people, so it'd probably be easy to pick them out.
Andromeda would likely come with some guards, too. So if we ask somebody about a drow being accompanied with demons, somebody's sure to have seen something.
Well, then why don't we go talk to Lily? She probably knows everything that's going on in this town.
You mentioned this Lily person before.
Yeah. She's the one that cast the wish with me. So if everybody else is okay, it means that she's totally fine too. And then we can go talk to her and figure out where Andromeda is.
I think it would be a good idea to check in with this Lily person.
Cool.
It can also answer some questions about your wishes.
He stops and you can see some thinky brain stuff.
You can hear it through his ears as the brain cells grind together.
Maybe my wishes are actually good, but they just need some time.
Perhaps.
I mean, that would make some sense, because when people would die with my wishes once in a while, they would just, get back up and whatever. So, yeah, maybe they just needed some time, and then they would kind of figure out what they want for another wish.
Power is a heavy burden.
I guess so, and that decision of making a wish can be a lot. I mean, you took a while to figure out what you wanted, and that's fine. Yeah, you had a good outcome with it.
Right. There's been no ill effects.
Okay, well, let's go.
But as you're getting deeper in, there is a noticeable stank. Honestly, this place is just a little smelly. It smells like, I don't know, it's like old people smell. It's just not really pleasant.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Stinky. It smells like socks or something?
There's some of that in there probably, yeah.
Not a distinct rotting smell, right? Because Cora would be familiar with that smell.
Like the undead smell?
It's not the place is not just covered in undeath. No, I would have told you that right away. But overall, it's just it's unpleasant in this place.
Where's Nellie again? We left him in the boat, right?
Jessica, Nellie, and Nurbles would be outside the city.
Okay, just wanted to remember that. Okay.
There's no brains here. Nellie's not interested.
Okay, so we go forward, but as we're walking, Rooster will talk to Core for a moment. And he says, so how'd you meet Andromeda?
I was created.
What do you mean?
Well, I did not exist, and then I existed, and one of the first people I saw was Andromeda.
Was he just in the area? Did you just, bump into him?
No, he created me.
Oh! So is he your dad?
No, he is my master.
I think that's what a dad
He's my teacher.
is. Who's your mom?
Demons do not have mothers.
Ah.
Elzak?
Okay, so then, but he still made you, right? I mean, technically people think of that as it's your parent. I mean, you don't have to be gender specific, but it sounds like your dad, which is great. Seems like a good guy.
He is exceptionally wise and clever, and he is a mentor to me. He has taught me magic and how to follow in the creed of Aberth. He is not quite a father, but...
Too bad. He could have been my dad.
What?
Oh, we're brothers. So then he's... Whatever he is to you, he is to me.
I suppose so. Then what is Boris to you?
I mean, he's just Boris.
I thought maybe when I first met you that he was something like your father.
No, he didn't make me.
But he teaches you many things and he keeps an eye on you.
I guess. I never really thought about it. Boris has always just been Boris.
Well, when we meet Andromeda, you should remember to treat him with some respect. And don't
I know people can't see this right now, but the facial expressions you're making right now are amazing. Just so pained and like, oh god, I can't, like, I have to deal with this shit.
do not, what is the word?
Challenge him.
Antagonize.
Well, I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to be mean.
I know
anything.
you're not. I know.
I just don't want him, I'm not going to lie to him.
Yes. Where I come from, if someone disrespects their master or anyone who is stronger than them, it can get them killed, if not wounded mortally.
Don't just talk it out.
No.
Well, that's kinda
Demons
sad.
teach lessons in pain and blood.
Ugh. Taps your arm and goes, I'm so sorry. That's rough. I don't think that's a really good way to deal with stuff. It's just to beat everybody up.
Cora's definitely like biting his lips right now. And he's just, let's just find Andromeda and figure out what it is I have to do.
Let's go.
Cora's mood has gotten worse.
Aw. Come on. Well, it'll be great. I mean, he's one of your best friends, isn't he?
No, that is not the term. Friend is not the term. Mentor.
Isn't a mentor a friend?
Oh.
You're confusing me. Let's go.
We are not buddies or pals.
Everybody's a buddy.
We're just dudes.
just dudes doing dude things.
Me and Core are realizing that Rooster has zero frame of reference for what this relationship with Andromeda is like. It's
Every one of the people in his lives is considered a best friend.
yeah, okay.
There's no other idea. So he goes. He's walking to Lily's house.
And as you're walking, you hear someone yelling to distance, "Extra, extra! The bubblegum bandits strike again! They sacrificed Vider to the underworld! Buy a copy to protect yourself from these demonic invaders!"
Oh, that's us.
Ooh! He runs over.
"Hello, sir, would you like to buy a copy?"
Yeah.
"That'll be 5 gold.
Okay, here you go.
Here you go." Gives you a look, compares the crew drawing on the cover to you in real life, and is like, "Oh, that's probably fine."
Yeah, he turns to Core. We're on the paper!
Directly next to the newspaper boy.
Yeah, exactly. And then, of course, he turns it over and he's like, I can't read. So what does it say? He turns it to the guy. You don't have to give me the whole spiel, but he'd probably just get it out of you.
No, so there's another article there written by Crass Carla.
Right.
About how the pink and blue bubblegum bandits have sacrificed the entire town of Vider to the underworld to summon a most horrendous demon and killed hundreds of people in the process. This is then followed by, buy this patch to stick it on your arm to ward off demons. How to protect yourself and your loved ones in 5 easy steps.
Let me see that. Cora looks at that. What is it? What's the patch?
Does it have a fucking, a crude drawing of a demon with a stinky face over top or something? Just, cross or something?
It's just like a square patch. Like looks like a nicotine patch almost. Mm-hmm. With just a drawing of a demon's head just crossed out. Along with some holy salt crystals sprinkled over the patch.
Core touches it.
Well, it's not the actual patch, it's just a picture.
Oh, I see.
We'll have to find one sometime and try it out.
I'm getting real magazine vibes where you'd go to the magazine and it's X-ray goggles,
Absolutely.
Extra glasses, those sort of thing.
You know what? Maybe it's actually funner if the patch is indeed included and you do touch it and nothing happens.
This does not work. I'm right here and I'm touching it and I feel nothing.
What about me? I touch it.
Salty.
Ooh, I actually want that. It doesn't ward me away. I want it.
He just eats it.
I don't know. Can I lick it?
Yeah, the rest are just articles on how to protect yourself from demons.
Yeah,
And very sensational. Everything.
The thing is
These
that
would
we
never
can't
work.
Yeah, we can't read. So no matter
This is what the guy describes to you.
Yeah. So I'm assuming we're just kind of I'd give him another gold just for reading it to us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
You should educate your people that demons cannot be stopped by paper. That is ridiculous.
Oh, how do we stop them?
You have to kill them.
How do we best do that?
Well, like a sword or whatever.
Is there a weakness?
No. I mean, Core's not weak at all.
Yeah, I'm not weak. I mean, in my case, the things that I have seen kill demons are other bigger demons. So
There you go.
otherwise, we are totally unstoppable.
He puts on another patch on himself and then walks away.
What were we doing again?
Lily.
Right. Yes.
You hear Tim in the distance being like, "Hello, are you guys done yet?"
I'm running.
He's already up by the palace, and he kind of just has his arms on his hips, and he's waiting impatiently for you guys.
Sorry, Tim.
Going up these steps to enter the palace, they're quite large. It seems to be that everything in this palace has a little bit of grandiosity.
Is it as how he remembers it?
Yes, it is. However, there's a lot more gold here now. I mean, it's kind of like you left it, you know? Just what may have been a beautiful white marble exterior is now a white gold exterior. And the doors are already open, and Tim just walks right in.
We follow.
Is this where Lily lives?
Yeah. This is where she was last time I saw her. This is where she was. But it'll be great to see her.
When is the last time you saw her?
And he furrows his brow and says, I don't know, like 200-300 years ago. I'm not sure.
Cora looks kind of surprised at that.
He has no time.
Yeah, of course not. So it's like
everything goes out of the door.
I mean, the narrating voice floats up above and says, "It was less than that."
Yeah, just knowing him, he's not a good gauge. So
yeah, we're not in the hundreds of years.
No.
We're more like in the single to double digits around there.
I see.
Anyways, as you're let in, first there's actually not much to see. You're in an entrance area that looks more like a change room. There's a lot of cloaks and armors hung up here.
Huh.
However, quite nice. Everything's kept tidy. This is not like your average gym change room. The servant guides you to another closed set of doors, and once he opens those doors, there's another closed set right behind it, almost like an antechamber. The three of you enter, plus the servant, who closes one set of doors and opens the other.
Yeah.
And then once you emerge from that, you see that the entire interior of this beautiful palace is actually a lush, green, well-watered area with a crap ton of birds flying around.
Ooh.
This is actually a giant aviary. Where you saw that glass dome above?
Yeah.
Indeed, this place is probably like 4 to 5 stories tall and then closing off the top with that big glass dome.
Whoa.
And none of these birds are gold or gemstones.
Some of them are actually.
Oh, okay. But the plants?
The plants are not.
Well, I've been to places like this before.
This is not too different than what we saw in Kikoma, except it's inside.
Yeah, exactly. He shouts, Lily!
The servant says, "Please, sir, keep your voice down.
Oh.
He does
You'll
that.
scare the birds.
Oh, sorry. Birds.
If you wish to speak with Gilded Lily, please follow this path."
Yeah, we follow.
Oh, and I'll say that servant is certainly gold. Everybody in here, except for you guys and Tim, gold. You press onward into the garden. You can see in the middle of it is a spring, actually. A big pool of water that has a little bit of a fountain thing going on. But it's natural. It's actually a natural spring, which is where this place gets all its water from. Tim is already a few paces ahead, in front of a staircase leading to an elevated platform. You cannot see what's on that platform yet, because it's about 1 story higher than you are. But it looks very decked out. Likely whoever's in charge here is sitting atop it. As you guys approach, you can see Tim is handing over his weapons to the servant, who's giving a gracious bow and then setting them aside on the ground right beside him, on like a little pillow.
Of course, scowls.
"Good sirs, any weapons, please," and then holds out his hands.
Yeah, okay. Gives her a weapon.
He takes your swords and gently places them on a soft pillow on the ground.
Oh.
Cora's giving him the stinkiest of stink eyes. I do not want to part with my weapon.
"I'm afraid it is mandatory, sir. Safety for the queen."
Fine. He hands over the chain glaive.
He accepts the chain glaive, puts it down, but he pauses, and also Felix pauses and says, "Is that not another weapon, sir?"
Oh, right. The mace. I will place this on the pillow. Cora's very hesitant to put that weapon down. He's like hovers it over the pillow and then like pulls his hand back like, who will be keeping an eye on these weapons?
"I will, sir. You will not go far. Your audience is up on these stairs, and I will await you down here."
Will he be able to see it from where he's standing up there?
No, you won't. Because you can't see who's up there right now, so you can't see vice versa.
Perhaps you could just talk to Lily and I could wait here.
Well, if you want to talk about Andromeda, we should go up. It's fine. I trust this guy. You seem cool.
This is the safest place in this jeweled city.
Plus, I don't think, like, she kind of leans over to Cora and says, I don't think that guy can handle your weapons. Even
He
if
does not
wanted
look
to.
like he has the shape to wield these things, I can say that.
I don't think he'll be able to pick them up.
All right, fine. You better not touch these. I'm warning you. He says as he does not break eye contact and puts the Morning Star down on the pillow.
The servant just gives you an acknowledging bow and then wordlessly gestures you to the staircase.
Okay, let's do this quickly.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, he's already... Wait up, wait.
He's excited. He gets to see an old friend.
Hang on. Oh, I don't like stairs.
Yeah.
Damn this verticality. You all head up the stairs along with Tim, and soon after, the three of you reach the top, where quite a beautiful spectacle awaits you. So indeed, at the end of this platform, you see a gilded throne overgrown with all sorts of flowers, even some moss and other plants. I mean, this is the sign of wealth in a desert. And sitting atop is a rotund, middle-aged woman who herself is gold, as things go here. However, is wearing normal, beautifully colored royal garments. Rooster, you certainly immediately recognize her as Lily, as well as sitting atop one each of her shoulders is a parrot. One alive, like colorful, and one gilded. And she also has these jewel eyes, these green jewel eyes. Also up here are 3 guards on each side, just minding their own business. There's these extremely long, colorful fabrics strung over this area, as well as a most elaborate Persian rug. Despite this place, of course, dealing with overwhelming amounts of gold, Rooster, just like you remember back then, Lily's got taste. And this is very tastefully decorated.
Hell yeah.
It is marvelous. But Rooster, as you step up onto the platform and see all this, Lily's probably reaching for some fruit from her overfilled fruit bowl, another amazing desert wealth symbol. You lock eyes.
Lily!
Rooster? It's been too long. Come, approach.
He runs over and ding, 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 ding. Because he's got his metal shoes on.
Yeah.
You're on the rug, though.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's gonna be accurate, okay?
Yeah. He accurately runs over and then goes for, I guess, a hug.
Indeed, Lily actually rises and meets you for a hug.
Aw.
It's
None of
been
her
too
guards are like, what the fuck?
The guards are like, what the fuck? But when she gets up and actually hugs you back, they are like, okay, this is fine, I guess. And they stand back.
They cool.
But she gives you a big firm hug and maybe a bit stronger than you remember. Yeah. And she grabs your arms and like pushes you back and like gives you a good look, turns your head a bit and is like, Rooster, it's been too long. How have you been?
Well, I mean, I've been good. I kind of gestures to Core. I got a new friend. This is Core.
Friends. Oh, I like friends. Approach, come.
Core approaches.
And this is Tim.
Yeah, Tim is definitely like, he wasn't expecting like, be all chummy. He's like, he bows and it's like, it is a pleasure to meet you, Queen Lily.
I haven't seen you forever, but also like you look good. I mean, you're covered in gold and your eyes are all gems and stuff. But
Thank you.
I mean, it's a lot better than when I left you.
Do you like what I've done with this place?
It is. It's very nice. It's very shiny and very like domey.
Well, you know, Lily von Strigo always has best taste.
Full fucking German. Lean into
I
it.
wasn't sure what accent you were like circling around.
I'm getting there.
Yeah.
I always got to tune into my old roots.
Your roots. Got to wear a turtleneck.
She's actually a bit more, leaning a bit more into Dutch here by accident. But I guess that's what I'm fucking rolling with now.
All right, she is a Dutch queen.
Lily von Strigo.
Yeah.
There's a bit of Russian in there. Whatever.
Whatever. It will
Sue
dance.
me.
It will dance around any accent.
This is fantasy. I will make sure my accents can never be deciphered.
They will always be shitty on both sides.
Yeah. After giving Rooster a hug and acknowledging Tim's bow, she looks to you, Core. How are you choosing to greet this queen?
He gives a respectable bow. He says, "Well met, Queen Lily. You seem to be in good health."
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. She goes back on her throne, a little bit winded from the interaction, and says, so, what brings you to my city? I assume it's more than just chit-chat, but welcome. Chit-chat is just fine.
No, it's fine. Korza, we're looking for a guy, and we're wondering if you've seen the guy.
I was sent here on a mission from my Master Andromeda. He is working as one of the clerics of Aberith, and Rooster knew you, and he thought perhaps you had seen him somewhere, maybe. He is a drow man, and likely was flanked by several demons.
Tim also speaks up and says, oh, and I'm also here on behalf of the king from Kikuma. She's like, yes, I'll deal with you later.
Oof, that's rough, buddy.
Didn't mean to take the spotlight, dude.
No, you guys have her full attention. But she turns back to you and says, a drow, you say? I don't think I've noticed anything like this.
Well, then in that case, forget I brought it up.
Well, would you like my guards to search the city? Help you in your hunt?
Thank you for the offer. However, I think it was Andromeda's intention for me to find him myself. So I will continue my search on my own.
As you're talking, she's actively feeding the birds. And it's not just the two she has with her, but others that tend to fly down, hang with her for a bit, and then fly away. She's got probably 100 of them in here. She says, oh, all right. Well, if you, I might still give you a helper just in case. However, did you see, Rooster, did you see? And she's leaning in a little bit, and she lifts up the tabloid with you on the cover.
Yeah!
Is this you?
Yeah, it is.
You must tell me about this.
Yeah, well, it's not actually true, though.
Well, exactly, because the Rooster I know doesn't harm anyone.
Yeah.
So, what's the story?
Okay. So, he's gonna just tell her everything that he knows of that situation.
Yeah. Yeah, you blot the actual happenings.
I blot the actual facts and just be and there was a big demon guy, and then it came out, and we totally got teleported to another place, and then we smashed the thing, and then he died, and then we actually saved the city, but the city was already weird, and then, but I mean, they'll come back, so it's fine. Actually, I was hoping that when they do come back, we could go back and have a party, but that's beside the point. Thing is that this Carla is writing weird stuff about us that isn't true.
She writes the most dastardly things, but they're always so juicy, I can't resist. I always buy the subscription.
I even have the X-ray goggles.
I got the patch.
She's actually wearing one.
Yeah,
you can see she's wearing
patch
one.
On it. It's oh, it's salty if you lick it.
She licks it. You're right.
Yeah. Oh, see,
but you're getting German.
I see why these two get along so well.
But yeah, I mean, Rooster will pretty much he blaws some stuff at her, and we probably talk until Cora's just
While you are talking to the queen, Cora's scooting back over towards the stairs and looking over her shoulder to keep an eye on that damn mace.
As you stare back down there, you can see the servant is still there, looking around, and he notices you and gives you a little innocent wave, and then goes back to just hanging out. He is cleaning the other weapons, but as promised, he's not touching your weapons. Neither the Morningstar nor the Glaive. Okay. But he is polishing Rooster's swords right now.
Good fucking luck.
You probably see him
She's just did this kid take a bite out of his sword?
Yeah, what the fuck? There's a stain on here that I just cannot get off. Okay, so then Rooster will pull back and say, okay, well, it's been great seeing you. Maybe we can catch up later, but we still gotta go find Andromeda.
So tell me, and now she's gesturing towards you, Cora. So tell me, you are here to find your Andromeda. What is he to you?
My mentor and master.
Oh, that is important. And you are a demon? Clearly.
Correct. Yes, I'm a Baphos demon.
Of
Aberith.
Of Aberith, right. Thank you. And you are sure you don't need any assistance to find this Andromeda?
No, thank you, but I will decline your offer.
If you change your mind, I will be here and you can talk to any of my servants too.
Oh, one more thing. When did you guys start to, move and stuff? I mean, when I left, you guys were all really in a bad position, and you did not look happy when I did the thing. But,
well, Rooster, I was pretty mad.
It looks really sad when you say that. Oh, are you still mad?
No.
Oh,
look at this place.
That's true.
In the end, you gave me a most special gift.
Well, it was your wish. I just helped.
But still must thank you. You made it come true.
So you don't want me to fix it?
Fix what?
The wish. You don't want me to undo it?
Oh. What? They're undoable?
Well, yeah. Just recently I found out that I can actually undo wishes. Though I haven't really figured out how to undo mine yet. But still.
She looks almost a bit taken aback and it's like, well, no, please don't.
I won't. If you don't want it, it's fine.
I mean,
I just wanted to know you're cool.
Thanks to you, we have become the jewel of the desert. No, I would be heartstruck to lose it now.
That's fine. I won't touch it.
As you know, I must have the prettiest city.
I know you do.
And people travel from all over the deserts to visit and marvel at its beauty. And my birds.
As they should.
Like this one, George. Say hi, George. And he actually, like the parrot actually says like, hi.
Whoa. Hello,
Oh.
George.
Hi.
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 Oh, God. I mean, the problem is that Rooster would talk forever on this, but I'm just like, we need to move.
We skip the next 3 hours.
Yeah, we need to skip that.
All right. Well, it's been lovely to catch up. Oh, dinner? Gestures to both of you. Dinner?
I do enjoy dinner.
Yeah.
Dinner later tonight.
Yeah.
That sounds love. Yes.
As long as we're not, we still got to find the master, right?
Yes,
so
of
if
course.
we find Andromeda, is Andromeda invited?
Yes, of course we can do that.
Huh?
If he is a friend of yours, Rooster, then he is a friend of mine.
You'd love that.
He honestly may. Yes, he would probably like that. I will ask Andromeda if he is interested.
Cool.
Wonderful. Then it's settled.
Yay. What time?
Just as the sun sets its last and darkness strikes.
Okay.
Not to worry, we have beautiful lighting all over the city at night. It is not a spooky place.
All right, we will return here at sundown then.
So be it. I will see you later, my friends.
All right. It was good seeing you.
And then Tim, as you guys leave, Tim was like, I'm still here. I was like, yes, what do you want? And off you go as they start their boring political negotiations.
We don't need to roleplay that out.
Welcome to Coffee Time, where jawbone.
We still got jawbones everywhere because we got an extension on jawbone.
Yeah, because Makeshift let us have an extra, I think it was actually like 9 days.
Yeah, like an extra week or so. But anyway, welcome to Coffee Time, where we also do not tell you when we level up.
Oh, no, we don't.
No, because we are technically level 5 and we didn't mention it at all.
I think I mentioned it.
You do mention it for a spell.
Yeah.
But we don't mention that we
No.
leveled up.
Yeah.
You only know the level by the power of deduction.
Yeah, we are essentially that typical group where the DM, messages us at 12 at night and being like, "Oh right, you level up," and we're like, "Oh, okay, cool." And so this is your full feeling.
That's legit what happens.
Yeah.
He tells us that we leveled up
Yeah.
away from the microphones.
It's always my fault.
Yeah, yeah. But anyway, we're here to read your personal messages that you have kindly purchased. So why don't we start with Felix?
Me first.
Yeah, Felix.
I go first.
Oh, okay.
Shut up. From Jackson Humes. Hey Dingo, I want to thank you for all the years of your series. Laughing together at your flashbang humor really helped my brother and me grow closer. From karaoke of death to crystals big enough to crush your grandma with, anime sparkles to the face reveals, and spicy potatoes. Here's to another job well done. Jackson Humes. Thanks, Jackson.
Aw, thank you, Jackson. Thank you for shouting me out like that. It's very sweet.
Yeah, we now like you slightly more than your brother.
And noted.
All right, this next one is from Connor from Boston, who says your accents are spot on.
Hell yeah.
Hi, Dingo, Avery, and Felix. When you read this, I will have hit level 30 on April 16th. Yay.
I feel like you gotta be reading this in a Boston accent.
Oh, no.
No?
Oh, no. Okay. I'll try, but it's early in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Dingo, Avery, and Felix. When you read... Oh, wow.
A little baby.
A little baby. I have killed all the good...
The reputation of saying that our accents are good.
That
I
just
burned
killed off
that ship down. Okay.
That killed the last of the Boston viewership.
No, I'm give up.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have been following Fool's Gold since episode 5 and can't wait to see what comes next. I'm eagerly awaiting the graphic novel too. My question, have you ever wondered how Core would look as a genie and Rooster as a demon? We have wondered that.
Well, funny enough, we have drawings of that.
We have drawings of that.
Yeah, we have.
Did you post them yet?
No, we haven't posted them.
Oh, you gotta throw
one
it up
on
on the
Discord.
coffee.
Yeah, I think you did it on Discord, but we wanted to like finish them and
Yeah.
like post them. So, okay, all right, I guess I
Yes.
guess this message just called us out that we have to post them now.
Yeah, the assignment.
Also, just for people that, don't know, we do post a lot of art. You can go to foolsgold.fun/sans, and you can see all our art. I also have been posting comics for Rooster's backstory just this week and last week. So they're going to start coming in, and how you can find out about how Rooster broke his lamp.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, we're going to have to finish those drawings. All right. Next, we got Delcinia. Which we know Delcinia on this podcast, as this is for Chibi Kid. Chibi Kid returns!
Oh no.
And they'd like me to do it in Rooster's voice. I seen a theme going through. So Rooster's just like, holy shit, I'm back again for Chibi Kid. Hawk Chibi Kid, for your prank has been noticed. It has been... See, now I'm starting to do the baby voice. I gotta stop doing the baby voice. It was this. No. It has been scribed within the sacred parchment upon which your current campaign has been written. This is way fancier for Rooster to say.
Yeah, because he can't read. This
he's
feels
just
so out
like,
of character.
wow, this is all coming into my dome. To avoid the cursed luck of your DM, you must, within the next session, convince at least one comrade to say, Frickle Muffin. That's pretty good. And if you do so successfully, you can pick the main monster from the upcoming encounter.
Ooh.
Good luck. That's very enticing. Why don't we have shit like that? Yeah.
Too powerful.
We would find a way to say Frickle Muffin in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Thank you for that message. And I love seeing this, like, tit-for-tat personal messages. So
It's the
very
most
fun.
wholesome battle.
Yeah, wholesome battle.
Yeah, remember a few coffees ago we were saying like, yeah, just use this to insult your friends back and forth and we're just in the middle. But it's just turning into a prank war instead.
I do love this.
Yeah.
All right. Next, we actually have something very special. We have another sponsor.
Woo!
Yay, we're actually getting sponsors.
Yeah.
Jordan's eating good tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the people from Kingdom of Kashanar have been very generous in sponsoring this episode. The Kingdom of Kashanar is a new ancient Egypt-inspired 5e adventure module, live now on Kickstarter. 50 new monsters, 25 plus new spells, 25 plus new magic items, 100% human-made art.
Not zombie mode.
Nope. Plus, a to-scale interactive 3D map of the city they built in the Unreal Engine.
That's pretty sick.
That gets me pretty...
You can mod that.
Yeah.
You can put that in Skyrim.
That's too much power.
Yeah.
Okay, that gets me pretty excited.
Yeah.
Worked on by an international team and historians, including PhD Egyptologist Dr. Jill Waller. It closes on Kickstarter on May 8th, so you gotta hurry and back it now. Links in the description down below.
That sounds pretty rad.
Yeah, I've seen it where it's just like, it's all very accurate and everything. So if you want to explore Egypt in a 5e setting, like, go get it.
But still have fun, because
yeah.
they actually do it well.
Well, Egypt sounds fun.
Yeah.
Well, no,
You think they're not fun? You
It's
think
like
Egypt's
boring
not fun?
entertainment, right?
Yeah.
It's not like that. It's actually a fun adventure.
It's not a magic school bus session.
Yeah, exactly.
Those are also fun.
It depends on Miss Frizzle just fucking biffs it.
Miss Frizzle's like some cosmic time lord. It's fine. She
Yeah.
can't biff it.
But
Yeah.
now if you would like to see Miss Frizzle kill a mummy, go buy that Kickstarter right now.
Somebody please make your character Miss Frizzle in a D&D campaign.
Yeah, and then you have to cross over with the Fool's Gold module where you have the Cryodon as the little...
As Liz.
As Liz.
Oh.
I gotta do that. So anyway, somebody do that. Yeah. And then tag us
Onward to adventure.
through the void. Anyway.
The magic school bus.
It's just the next on the list of shows that they turn like R-rated.
Yeah.
Miss Frizzle's next.
Yeah, no, she's gonna be the one that has like a fucking scimitar and just starts... We're here to kill all the
Miss
undead.
Frizzle. She's absolutely committed murder before.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Come on, kids, help me hide this body.
Let me show you how. Let me show you how formaldehyde works.
Anyway, thank you all for the personal messages, and make sure to go check out that Kickstarter link in the description. And if you wish to purchase your own personal messages, you can go to foolsgold.fun/sans, along with checking out all our cool art and shit. But now, let's get back to the podcast. Okay, bye. Go get our weapons.
We go back down for our weapons.
And there they are. The servant most gingerly picks up the pillow under your blades, Rooster, and hands them back to you. And I'm going to roll for just how well he cleaned them. Okay. 98.
Whoa.
You get your blades back. They are free of stains, and the bite mark has been removed.
No! I mean, Rooster sees it and he's horrified.
And the butler looks horrified in response and says,
What'd you do?
I cleaned and mended your blades, sir.
But I didn't want them mended nor cleaned. That's how I got the musk on them. That's how I got like all the... I mean, that specific stain was from like when Boris accidentally dropped them and then they kind of caught on fire. And then that one's accidentally like when I accidentally like hit it up against a really big rock. And then this is when I tried to figure out if it was, you know, edible, which it was, but it wasn't very good. And then these are the things I like about my weapons.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I will be just one moment. I'm so sorry. So sorry. He takes your swords and goes off to a little alcove under the stairs, which seems to be a little work area he had. Works there for a moment. In the meantime, how are you doing?
I mean, he's following him. He's not letting him be alone.
Okay, and as you look over his shoulders, you can see he's already got your swords on a little table with all kinds of cleaning stuff. But actually, you see him casting some kind of magic. And you see your blades return to the way they were before he did any cleaning to them at all. Here. And he has them back on the pillow and hands them to you. I have removed the coating I've applied. I'm so sorry if that was offending.
Well, thanks for fixing it.
Does Rooster know what gold shapers are?
No.
He doesn't, right?
No.
No? So he just cast some wild magic on your shit. You don't know what it was.
Okay, I don't know what that is, but... Okay, well, next time just ask me.
Of course. Sorry. It is just a little surprise we offer our delighted guests.
Okay, well, I like them the way they are.
Yeah, and they are returned to just how you left them now. Core, he hands you your weapons back, untouched, uncleaned, as promised.
Right.
Well, he doesn't hand you the mace as you've instructed him not to.
Right. Core takes everything and puts it back where it was.
I bid you a pleasant rest of your day.
We leave.
Thank you.
You head out of the aviary.
As we're leaving, how does Rooster look?
He's got his weapons and he's probably double checking them now. He's just like all over everything. He's just like paying attention too much to it, I think.
Core has to like steer you away from bumping into like a vase.
Yeah, or walls.
To me, they look exactly the same as they were before.
Yeah, I just wanted to double, triple, quadruple check.
Well, no one is more familiar with that bite mark than you, so...
That's true. You can just go up to it and do like, you know, like he's pretending to bite on it. And it's like, yeah, okay, that does fit my teeth.
Oh, there you go. Right as rain.
Yeah.
Suddenly, a 2-foot-tall parrot lands on the path in front of you. It's a gilded one with gem eyes, blocking your path. Actually, literally stretches out his wings to block your path. And says, food.
Huh?
Food.
Food?
Give.
I don't know if I have any. I might have jerky still on me.
No. Good food. Kind of points its wings to like a bowl that seems to have a bunch of seed in it.
Oh.
What do parrots eat? When they eat fruit, it has a little fruit in it.
Okay. Core goes over to the fruit bowl and gets some fruit for him. Here you go.
Good. Thanks. You go now.
All right. We were going to anyway. Oh, the boss of me.
What's your name?
No, we're
As
not
we
doing
leave.
this.
Oracle.
Okay, that's a... Your mom must have been proud about that one. All right, let's go.
All right, let's go.
We'll remember the oracle.
Weird bird.
And then give me a listen checks.
19.
That's 17.
Both of you hear Oracle say, Oracle will keep an eye on you, suspicious people.
All right. Keep an eye on bird.
You going through the first set of doors and the second set of doors. In that order.
There's so many doors.
Why are there so many doors?
Oh, that is to keep the birds in so that they don't
No,
escape.
stop. We'll just go through the door.
It was hypothetical. Rhetorical.
I'm very confused. Have a good day.
Yeah, us too. Goodbye.
You're kicked to the curb. You're back into the bleeding heat of noon.
Oh, God.
Yeah, in a metal city.
And there's a metal city for you to explore.
Okay. So, the queen did not know where Andromeda is. It may have been his intention to remain undercover.
Well,
I'm sure it's fine that I blurted it out to the queen then.
it's fine. I mean, she's cool. We can trust her.
Even if we can't trust her, Andromeda would have no problem besting her. So, let's think. Do I have any spells?
Oh, I forgot to mention. It doesn't stank in the aviary.
Oh, that's nice.
That's good.
Doesn't stink like bird.
No, it smells like flowers.
So I can cast Locate Object, but it's with it's 100 or 400 foot circle centered around me.
It's 400 plus 40 per level. And what's your level?
I'm level 5.
600 feet.
I'll look for like the amulet of Aberith,
That's a good call.
because then if we find any other demon or anybody who has that amulet, at least that would really narrow us down.
Mm-hmm. You cast Locate Object, and indeed you get a ping.
Ooh,
Hot damn.
Way underground.
he's underground.
Ah. So then how do we want to get down there? And kind of stamps on the ground as it clings. It's kind of metal, though, so...
As you move around, you can kind of tell roughly where he is. You can actually even see that he's moving. He's not quite in the center of town. He's a little bit towards the exit, like halfway between the center to the exit.
Well, we can head in that direction and see if we can see any entrances to the other ground on the way there.
If there's grates on the floor...
Yeah.
I mean, Rooster will approach someone and just ask about how we can get underground.
I'll just do like a search check or a spot check.
So, yeah, you get a merchant. You've actually approached a store of someone who makes brushes.
Ooh.
Hairbrushes, paint brushes, and of course they're all gold. And they say, yes, what do you want?
Yeah, so I'm wondering, how do you guys... Is there any tunnels underground?
You want to buy a brush?
That's a question. He definitely thinks for a while.
We got paint brushes, we got hair brushes, we got brushes.
You know what? The scene cuts, and Rooster walks outside with a handful of brushes. And then he just goes up to Cora like, Cora,
Yeah, what?
look at all these brushes!
Why do you have so many?
I don't know, they were really nice. Oh, the guy was really nice. And then I was gonna do something.
You were going to ask about tunnels.
Right! And then he runs back to the store.
No refunds.
No, I just want to ask, how do you get into tunnels?
When you say that, this, and I will say this is like a hunched over, grouchy old man you've been dealing with.
Yeah.
Adjusts his glasses despite his gem eyes, and like he's kind of looking to the left, looking to the right, looks you deep in the eye, and then scrunches his finger to gesture you to come closer.
Yeah.
Maybe better don't stick your nose where it don't belong, huh?
Well,
Let's stay above ground with all the stuff we're doing here.
Well, why not go under?
Not a good place. People get out from underground. They don't go in underground. You get what I'm saying?
No, I don't. I actually don't.
Keep it that way. Want another brush?
No. I'm gonna go.
Wait.
Huh?
You do need some ink for those paintbrushes. He holds a little vial of black ink.
Oh.
It has gold flecks in it.
Ooh.
Do we have another cut with Rooster buying ink? He comes back with an ink bottle.
Yeah, he's got an ink bottle.
Okay.
So, the guy got all weird about it. Also, I got this. I got ink. Kind of shakes it. I can't write, but I do draw. So this is actually good.
How weird in what way?
Well, I asked about the underground, and he said not to stick my nose where it didn't belong, which is weird because I didn't stick it into anything.
Did he do it like this? And Cor kind of like gets his face up close to Rooster and like squints his eyes and snarls his nose and is just like, don't ask about that. Was it kind of like that?
Yeah, it was kind of like that.
Okay, yeah.
And he said that people don't come back from the underground or something bad.
I see.
You don't think Andromeda's in danger, do you?
No, he is more than capable of handling himself. I'm sure he's fine. Besides, I can see him moving around.
Ooh, I bet he'd want a brush.
You might like a brush.
Yeah.
Also, Nurbles may enjoy being brushed.
Yes. And Nellie.
Nellie has no hair.
Oh, but I bet he like a brush.
He might. Anyway, focus.
Okay. All right.
So, we are dealing with something here called, and I know this is foreign to you, secrecy.
Secrecy.
Yes. There's probably something going on in the underground. Something unsavory. Deals, murders, bloodbaths, battles. Common for demons. If you have something that you don't want other people to see, you do it underground in dark places. That's also where undead tend to be. Point is, no one is going to tell us how to get to the underground. We have to find it ourselves. And with that, I want to see how my spot check went.
What did you roll?
Nat 20.
Oh, shit! Okay.
It's been a while since I got a nat 20. I missed you.
Why did you leave?
Yeah, where have you been?
Okay, then I would say you see 2 ways, possibly, actually 3, of getting underground, roughly from where your vantage point is right now. 1, you see a storekeeper that has one of those like outside cellar entrances. He's just closed the doors on it. 2, you see a well that has a grate over it so that nobody can fall in. And 3, you see what looks like an entrance that leads down behind a grated door with 2 guards standing in front of it. If you cut through a couple of back alleys, you'll be there pretty quick.
I'll point these out to Rooster.
Sure.
So, the problem is that, 1, we have to decide how we're going to get there. 2, this might be one of those narrow places you don't like.
Yeah, but I've been doing better.
Right, and
Right.
I have a way that might help you.
Oh?
So first, let's decide how we're going to get there. Think of it now as like no one is going to let us into the underground, so asking people to let us in or asking the guards for passage will not work.
Well, we probably shouldn't mess with the guards because those are Lily's guards.
Right. So, how much traffic is around the well?
Heavily, because it's in the road, so there's a ton of people around.
How much traffic is around the storage cellar?
It's beside a store, so you can probably like duck behind the building to get a bit of cover, but it's not super. Because the thing is, there's like just some crates, I guess you can hide behind there.
Let's try that one.
Okay.
We will sneak over to the cellar doors.
Mm-hmm.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Well, sneaky, then give me a move silent. Hide, sorry, roll a hide.
22.
I rolled a 5.
You roll a 21. So somehow he does not see the big blue demon, but he does see Rooster, as in order to hide behind a box, he decided to first step on top of the box to get over it.
Aha.
And the guy...
It's so tall. Oh, it's uncomfortable.
And this fruit merchant is now looking up at you, Rooster, saying, what are you doing on my crate?
Well, I'm standing here. He's got a whole handful of brushes, and he takes one. He says, "Do you want a brush?"
Well, we can talk about the brush in a second. Can you please step off my merchandise?
Oh, sorry. And he just kind of hops to the side, landing.
Can you... I don't like people back there. Come over here.
Can I take the opportunity to open up the cellar as he's being distracted by Rooster?
Yes, it's not even locked.
Okay, I open that up.
Yeah. You open it up. Rooster's keeping him distracted.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
You head into this basement, and you can see down here that this seems to be primarily merchandise storage. So there's crates upon crates of different fruits. A lot of the stuff that tends to keep, like an apple or a pear, those are the kind of stuff they've got here. But really not much of anything else down here.
But there's nothing here that looks like it leads to the underground?
No.
Dang it. Okay, can I roll a spot check to be sure? Because there might be a concealed entrance.
Search.
6. No, wait, 4.
Even more no.
All right, well then, I hope you are continuing to,
Distract the guy. Yeah, probably talking about brushes.
I will creep my way back out of the cellar then.
Okay, you creep your way out of the cellar, and they're currently discussing that no, peach fuzz is not able to be turned into brushes.
Ah, you'd think so, though. It's all fuzzy.
I know!
But, I bet if you took the peach fuzz off, you could put it into pillows or something. There you go, huh? You and I could do a lucrative business of peach pillows.
Core, you're there now.
Okay. Rooster, let's go.
Oh, okay. Did you choose a brush?
Yeah, sure. You've given him a hairbrush.
Cool.
All right.
All right.
There was no way to get into the underground from there. We're going to have to do the well or the guards.
Both of you, give me listen checks.
You getting that one? Or you got that 20?
Fucking nat 20.
I got a nat 20.
I got a 21.
Core, from where you just came, that kind of alley area, you guys hear a psst. You don't see anybody there.
And try to find that source.
All right, we creep back into the alleyway to where the sound was coming from.
For the nat 20, Joe, I just fucking hear what race this person is.
Height, gender, age.
Age, everything.
Yeah, life story.
Yeah.
Rooster, are you going into the alley as well, or are you going to continue distracting the guy?
Choices.
This is an important choice.
I know.
I mean, you can go to the alley and I could distract him.
Okay.
Core just kind of wanders back over to this guy. It was your idea to distract him because I don't think Core would have been like, yes, I would love to talk to a stranger.
Yeah, I think it's just like, here, you talk to him. Here, take some of the brushes.
Okay.
And then you can talk all about brushes.
Sure.
I'll be right back. Oh, I'm going to grab one, though, just in case.
Core, like, awkwardly stands over near the guy, the merchant. Do you like fruit?
Great start. So you get this guy engrossed in a conversation about fruit. Now, Rooster, you are heading down the alley.
Yeah.
It leads a bit further beyond that basement door, and there is some open barrels there. And it seems that psst is coming from one of the barrels.
Barrel Man. Barrel Man. I've heard so much about you, Barrel Man.
I heard you wear them with suspenders.
Yeah.
What?
And I heard you're naked under there.
Is that true?
Are you naked?
He's going to go look.
You're going to go peep.
Why don't you wear pants, Barrel Man?
Have you no shame, Barrel Man? This kid's around.
He's got his own comic book. Barrel Man.
Barrel Man. He just tips himself over and rolls to get places quickly.
Just
Out of my way!
his theme song is ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. It just keeps going.
Yeah.
There's no conclusion to that song.
You peer into the barrel like a perv.
As I would.
You see inside a tiny demon. And I think even Rooster, maybe not officially, but you recognize this as an imp. You guys lock eyes and he's like, oh, don't look, I'm naked.
Oh, sorry. And he turns around. You want me to close my eyes?
Yes, close your eyes.
Okay. Do you want a brush to cover up your indecency?
No. Yeah, you're not the guy.
What do you mean, not the guy?
Core,
Yeah.
post grapple.
I'm like, is he just that excited about fruit?
You have no idea.
Nat 20.
What the fuck? Man, we are nat 20 all over the place.
Okay, Core, you felt a claw firmly grasp your arm. As if like a fly has landed on you. You've quickly shaken it off, and now you don't feel it anymore.
He's looking around for it.
You don't see it.
He's looking all over. He's looking underneath his own poncho. Like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, you don't see anything.
Okay.
And the guy says, are you okay?
Yes, just...
I know some of these fruit facts can be earth-shattering.
yeah, no, you're right. The thing about... what were they called? The
Bananas.
bananas. Yes. Mind blown. Sorry, I think I was just bitten by a scorpion. I have to go now.
Oh, that's bad. Oh, put a lemon on that. That'll help.
Sure.
Hands you a lemon for free.
Oh, thank you.
You've acquired lemon.
Thank you. Oh, I'm going to write that down.
You have one perfectly ripe lemon.
Never know when that fucking thing comes in handy.
This is going to become relevant.
The life becomes lemons.
Fucking lemon. Yeah.
Anyway, Core excuses himself.
Yeah.
He's going to go find Rooster.
Okay. Core, grapple check.
What the fuck?
I think I know.
Nat 20!
Oh my god!
What
Okay,
the
but that's a nat 20. So give me a moment. We're just going to briefly put a pin in that. Because you've come towards Rooster, right? Okay. So Rooster.
I'm closing my eyes and I'm going, are you good yet? Got all your... Oh no, you don't got all your little bits in order? I won't judge. No judging. We should all be free to express ourselves.
Look, you really shouldn't be here. Can you, go?
Why? What's wrong?
Well, you're, kind of in the way.
Oh.
And based on what you're hearing, you can tell he has gotten out of the barrel and is, moving around. You can hear his voice moving.
I see your little pitter-patters.
It's here. Can you keep your eyes closed and I'll just, push you to where you gotta go? Is that okay?
Yeah, okay. I was just wondering if you're going to help us get to the underground.
You can say that.
Okay, cool.
Rooster, he just gently pushes you away. You don't know where.
He's closing his eyes.
Yeah. And Core, give me a spot to see if you catch this before it's over.
For a spot,
Yes.
I got a 17.
Okay, with a spot, you do see an imp just in the process of pushing Rooster out of view into like a different alley. He's just like walking with him, and Rooster's just like da 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 da.
Okay.
However, Core, with your nat 20, when you resisted that grapple, you actually got a grip on what it was, and you have now full control over it. I assume you slam it down on the ground.
Yeah.
You slam it into the ground, and what was once invisible is now a very visible and battered imp.
Explain yourself.
I don't got nothing to say to you. Roll initiative.
11.
Dirty 20.
You're fighting this guy, and you're like,
I can't look at you. He's naked. Yeah.
Course is like, fight the guy. It's like, I can't. He's naked.
Yeah, it's that he says he doesn't want me to lip.
Oh, also, I want everybody to know that the entire time that Rooster had his eyes covered, Dingo also was covering her own eyes.
With my hands.
Yeah.
I gotta be immersed.
Yeah. Do imps work with demons? Because they're devils, technically, right?
No, they're demons.
Oh, okay.
They can be either servants or a pest.
Okay. In this case, pest.
Watch your mouth, big guy.
You can explain yourself, or I can snap your neck.
You wanted to go underground, right?
Yes.
That's what will take you.
Oh, well, you should have just said that.
Then get off me.
He picks him up by one of the legs, so he's dangling.
Let me go or I'll sting you.
Hang on, I have to find my friend. He's still carrying the imp with him in one hand. He's gonna go get Rooster.
Cool. In that case, it's the other's turn. Core, give me 2 grapple checks.
Oh, nat 1. Nat 1.
And another one.
4. Well, for a total of 9.
All right. So, as Rooster is being gently pushed out of the alley and you turn to follow Rooster, you feel 2 more sets of hands wrap around your, under your arms and lift you up.
Oh, god damn it!
Like a fucking Wizard of Oz.
As 2 invisible imps have just picked you up and are starting to fly away with you.
What? Hey, put me down.
Flying monkeys.
Yeah.
And fucking Andromeda's the Wicked Witch.
And your little dog, too.
Your little dog, too. And it's just fucking Rooster. No! It just goes... Bark, 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 bark.
Okay, Rooster, you hear Core screaming and as he's lifting up.
I mean,
This is the opposite of under.
he'll take his eyes off, like, not his actual eyes, but his hands off of his eyes and look.
You see Core holding 1 imp. You don't see the 2 imps that are currently lifting him up. And, of course, there's the imp right in front of you. And
Oh, God!
The one in front of...
Not your little bitch! I'm sorry!
Yeah, don't look. You can't... yeah, totally naked. Don't look. Look, that doesn't concern you. We'll go over here, the other way.
Well, no, be my friend. What's happening?
We'll go for a ride. It's fine.
Car!
It's fine. No.
He yells at you.
Really, you don't want to do that. No, you don't.
Don't trust them. They're sneaky little liars.
Are you a sneaky little liar? With your little bits?
No.
And
And
he
he waves his hand to cast suggestion on you.
Oh.
Jedi mind tricks.
That's a will save. DC 15.
4.
Okay, give me a second. Yep. No, literally it says no. Why don't you just come with me? And just the suggestion spell is now making you do that.
All right, Cora, I'll see you there.
What?
Bye.
No.
That's right. And with that, we're back to Core.
Okay. I have an imp in my hand, and I want to whip the imp around to smack the other imp with it.
Improvised weapon, I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, attack.
Take this, imp numchuck.
Oh, that's 20 for the base attack.
Oh shit.
10 max damage.
Okay. So what happens is you strike one of the imps
With another imp.
with another imp.
Imp
and
on
the,
imp.
The one you were holding is dead.
Yep.
And the one you struck on your left arm is now visible and bruised.
Put me down.
He said, we will. Just give us a minute.
What? I thought, where am I going?
100 feet up in the air. It's gonna make a good splat.
Oh, I hate dealing with you things.
And they just keep going higher. However, one of them's gonna try to sting you. With a 15.
My AC is 15.
Defender rules.
Defender rules.
Bounces off your armor.
I'm too tough. Too much muscle.
Yeah. And,
Beefy.
and the one that's walking away with Rooster says, So what brings you to this town? What's your name?
Rooster?
Rooster, what brings you here?
So how does suggestion work?
He's suggesting an action, and it sounds like a good idea to you.
Okay.
You are still allowed to lie and hide truths.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think, like, Rooster doesn't typically lie unless, like, somebody told him not to say something. Well, Corset did not trust you, so I'm not gonna tell you anything.
You can trust me. I'm a friend. I'm a bud.
I know you're a friend and a bud, but I know Cor before I knew you, so I have to trust him more.
Hey, you've already seen my bits. Have you seen his bits? That makes us, like, really
Thanks
close
for a
friends.
second. No, I haven't seen his bit.
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't think I want to. Like, no, look, I'm just gonna,
We're practically married at this point.
He stops. I know he's like, there's a suggestion here, but he stops when you say that.
Wait. Can she roll a wisdom save on that since you have implied
Absolutely, because if they suggest something that is destructive, it breaks the spell.
Yeah.
So you don't even have to roll.
destroy your marriage.
If that actually upsets Rooster like that, then it instantly ends the spell.
Okay. Yeah, it stops the spell instantly because he's just, we are not married. I am married to Jessica.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize there was another. All right, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just kidding around.
Wait, hold on. I'm not. Wait, you made me want to walk here. I don't want to walk here. Where's Cor?
Well, you wanted to walk here.
He turns around and he's gonna look up.
Cor at this point is... It's been one full round. He is 50 feet in the air. 5 stories.
Ooh, okay. How tall are these buildings?
2 stories.
He's gonna climb up.
He says, wait, where are you going?
Oh, I gotta go get my friend.
Attack of opportunity. So he's gonna try to sting you with his tail for 22. Flat-footed.
Ah, flat-footed. 18.
So he deals to you 5 points of damage and give me a fortitude save.
Ow! Not nice. Dirty 20.
Okay, you do resist that poison, which would otherwise drain your dexterity.
Don't like that.
Makes you quite sluggish.
Can I still climb?
Oh, of course you can. Give me a climb.
Also, because he's moving at double, like, he's running, I guess.
Well, you're in an alley, so you don't have
not
to
one.
Okay. So pretty much when he stings you and deals you damage, you fall back down to the ground.
Ow!
And you're now sitting on your butt. Cor, you're up 50 feet in the air. How's the weather up there?
Hot still. He'll drop the one that he'd already murdered.
Sploot. Someone down below yells, oh my god, what is that? The dead imp makes impact with a citizen.
Well, I would think a big blue demon flying in the sky would be kind
Yeah,
of a
Cor
point.
unfortunately has probably attracted a bunch of attention.
At this point, yes, you've attracted a lot of attention. So, what do you want to do?
Can you just reach over his own shoulders and grab them?
Give me 2 grapples.
First grapple is 23.
Okay.
Second grapple is... That's not that good. 12.
You actually get him with both.
Nice.
Okay, you have now grabbed onto these imps. You're holding onto both of them. What would you like to do?
Yeah, crush their skulls in his hands.
Jesus, give me a strength check.
First one is an 18.
Okay.
Second one is a nat 1.
Okay, let me see here.
Oh, hand cramp. Can they even hold me up if only one of them is alive?
You're gonna start spinning off.
First of all, the one that you rolled really well on, you crush his skull.
Yep.
Because he was already quite injured, and that just finishes him off. Mm-hmm. And the second one, you touch, but you don't smash or whatever. He just says, and drops you.
All right.
You're now in free fall. And we're going to deal with the impact in a moment.
I don't have any time during my next turn to react.
It's not your turn right now. It's the encounter's turn. And the one that's with Rooster is going to latch onto your face.
Oh, very specific.
Oh, and fail miserably. As you're sitting there, he just like lunges for you, misses, and falls into some trash. And Rooster, now it's your turn.
I'm running.
Okay.
Go catch him.
To catch him.
Yeah.
Sweet Jesus. Okay. You just gonna be on the ground to catch him?
I run at 150 feet.
Holy shit.
You could like leap off a building and see if you can catch him midair.
Give me a reflex
I'd
save.
have to climb. 22.
Oh my god. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share the fall damage between you two.
Car!
Because Cor, as you see, Rooster has just dashed out of an alley and just prepared himself right underneath you as you make impact. And you boys take 8 points of damage each. That's it. Because I got a 16 total. I rolled so low.
Still, it's like,
Yeah. As you just boom, smack together.
car!
Rooster.
Are you okay?
I'm good. Oh, I roll off of him.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. There was some little guy.
Those were imps. I hate imps. They're tricksters. Liars.
They made me walk away.
Yeah, and you just hear some laughing distance, like,
There's one over there. Yeah, he points down.
they're gone. Both of them are now gone.
Damn it.
Dang, I thought he was going to help us get underground.
Imps don't help anybody.
Oh, well, maybe we just haven't met the right imp. Okay, well, that's a little bit of a bust.
All right, we still have to find our way to the underground.
Yeah.
Core, give me a spot check.
16.
With a 16, you would have noticed during the fight that one of them was trying to steal your mace. However, because you spotted it, you thwarted that attempt.
Oh, thank God. So, no more trusting any of those tiny things.
Okay.
We have to find our way to the underground. We have to find Andromeda quickly.
Okay.
All right, let's just... We had to distract those guards.
Can't just dig down.
Well, the guards are quick because they're coming to you right now. 'Cause
Oh.
you were just up in the sky and you fell down.
This is true.
And you've attracted quite a crowd of people here.
Can we try to, duck into an alleyway and maybe, loop around to the now non-guarded gate?
Give me a hide.
12.
16.
I'll roll for their spot. 4. You guys duck out just fine. As a huge crowd gathers and looks, and all they find is a dead imp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we race around the back alleys until we arrive at the gate to the underground. I will just shoulder check that gate open.
Strength check.
15.
Bam! You break the hinge off.
Let's go.
Run down.
Core does that thing where after they get through the other side of it, he, tries to cram the broken gate back together.
You fail.
Whatever. Let's go.
Gate is open.
Running.
Okay. Well, not as much as run as speed walk down a steep staircase. And what you quickly notice down here is that this place seems to have kind of a dual purpose. This was originally like an aqueduct. This is where water was stored, or the well was dug in order to get water for the city. As you reach the bottom of the staircase, you're now in a 8-foot high, carved out chamber. And just lining this place are opened caskets all over the place.
Oh, good.
A lot of
Fine.
them-
Love that.
Have been just moved to the side and neatly stacked, but none of them are still closed. They've all been opened or stored off to the side.
Does this place smell considerably worse than the top side?
Yeah.
Does it smell like undeath?
It doesn't reek of undeath, but it does smell of a bit of death down here. It's not like it's assaulting you, but if the top of the town was a little smelly, down here it's just a little stronger.
It's
also a
musty.
bit musty because
Yeah.
of the water.
Okay.
And you can see that this place has been recently renovated twice, pretty much. It looks like this used to be just a well, and then they've added this extra element of casket storage.
I'd like to establish one important detail for Rooster, is that he's taken several of the brushes and put it into his bag.
Okay.
I bought those. I am not going to lose
And
them.
the ink.
And the ink.
How is
Sounds
Rooster doing mentally right now? Because we are in a dark, constricting space.
Yeah, that was my first
It's not
thought.
actually very dark. There is a bunch of lanterns here to
Okay.
light this place. Not to mention that, for example, the well had the grate, and the daylight actually reaches down here. You can see where that well would have been on the street, just looking over.
I think he takes a big, long breath, even though it's stinky. He's like, ugh, gross. But then kind of just focuses a bit and he holds your hand. Is it okay if I hold your hand?
Yes, that is fine.
Okay.
Let me know if you need more help.
Okay. Well, let's move forward, right? We're here to go see your master.
Right. I check kind of where we are based off of my memory of where the amulet was, and I'm going to head off in the best estimate of that direction.
You vaguely remember where that was, and you progress through these long water tunnels that run all under the city.
I guess I'll try to keep some ears open.
And give me a listen, if that's what you'd like to do.
11.
You
You got a good roll.
So 19.
You hear something, Rooster. As you guys progress through these passageways, around a corner in the front, you hear what sounds like munching and crunching.
He tells Cora that.
I listen harder for that sound.
As you approach a little closer, indeed, you can hear from behind the next corner that you're going to turn, there is something eating something.
The hair stands up on the back of Cora's neck.
And you can see through the flickering lantern on the wall, casting a shadow seems to be a hunched over person eating something.
Rooster, I may need my hand back for a moment.
Okay.
Hey, thank you so much for listening to this episode of Fool's Gold Sands. Nothing but good vibes from us in Canada. If you'd like to adopt Jawbone plushie, remember you can do that at foolsgold.fun/plush. It's only for 2 more days until May 8th. So go adopt it!
Bye!